Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Zachary Johnson, and today I'll be talking to you about the F-15EX, otherwise known as the Strike Eagle II. Now, I know not all of you are aviation geeks like me who knows everything about different aircrafts, and that's completely fine. But I still think you'll find the newest addition to the F-15 lineup very interesting. So, a quick history of the F-15. It was first introduced back in 1976, and it was originally called the Eagle. But since, there's been over 1,500 produced, and multiple variants have been put out. The most prominent of which is the F-15E, which was deemed the Strike Eagle for its unique abilities. Now, that model is still roughly 40 years old and was introduced in the 1980s, which means that it's pretty outdated for today's times. So, the Air Force and the Department of Defense called for an update to the platform, and which is why the F-15EX Strike Eagle II was introduced. Now, this platform brings in new capabilities, specifically better power, better munitions, and a new technology overhaul, which is what I'm going to talk about today. So, diving straight into it, this plane is actually pretty big. According to AirForceTechnology.com, it's 64 feet in length and 43 feet in width, making it very big for its class. And it also weighs a staggering 81,000 pounds for maximum takeoff, which means it's very large and very heavy and needs a lot of thrust to get up and moving. Luckily, it's paired with two GE F110 turbofan engines that produce 29,000 pounds of thrust. This allows the plane to get up to Mach 2.5 as a max speed, which is roughly 1,900 miles per hour. Now, that isn't just the quickest fighter jet in the US arsenal, but it's the fastest out of the entire world. Now, just because it's big and heavy doesn't mean it can't go far and high. It also has a range of 1,200 nautical miles and a service ceiling of 65,000 feet. This allows this plane to be deployed in dynamic scenarios across the globe. Now, it also gets a whole new set of new munitions. Now, the old F-15E was a very capable aircraft, but the new EX has 4 more external munitions bays that brings it to a total of 12. So that's a total of 12 air-to-air or air-to-ground missiles for a total of 30,000 pounds. And that's more than any other fighter jet in the United States Air Force, making this plane extremely capable across the globe. Now, it didn't just receive new munitions and new power, but it also got complete new internals. The new technology includes fly-by-wire system, which according to military.com means that instead of flying with cables that when the pilot tries to steer, that cables and pulleys move, instead there's a computer putting inputs to the plane that controls it by wires. It also comes with a brand new computer and cockpit. Now, as you can see there, the cockpit is streamlined with all new digital screens. As well, underneath it has a new computer that has way better radar and enemy detection, meaning that this plane is way safer than before, but at the same time being way more dangerous. Now, in summary, all of the F-15EX's upgrades make it have best-in-class power, best-in-class strike capabilities across the globe, while also having a complete tech overhaul that makes it immensely better than before. And with all these capabilities, the F-15 will surely be up to any adversary in the 21st century. This concludes my speech. Thank you very much.